Hey! Wolfgang dying, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound. Puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub. This Wolfgang dying, you know it's real. Never chill, no. Sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges. 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
If you are looking for a dope ISO stretch 4 type build, I got you covered. Just make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. I'm dropping bangers all of 2K26. Let's get right into the build. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And today I'm showing y'all the stretch that I made. I really like this build. It's really good for the ones. It's okay at twos, pretty good at threes. It can play the center and on the threes court. And I mean, you can use it in theater if you play theater. But anyway, we got a 6'10", 210 pounds with a 6'11" wingspan. So one thing that I did put high on this build is the mid-range shot. Now this was before I had a few cap breakers, but put the mid-range shot up to a 91. We're gonna take that 3-point shot up to an 89, man. I really like to shoot threes on pretty much every build I've made. And I went with a 71 for the free throw. I mean, you can go higher if you would like. I think that's more than enough. I went with an 80 on the driving layup, man. You want to be able to make sure you can make those in the event that you don't get a dunk. Now for the driving dunk, I went with an 87. I do a lot of dunking on this build. It's really easy to get to the basket being 6'10" and having dribble moves. Now for the standing dunk, I went with a 74. Now of course we can take a look at those badges. That does get you rise up. I also get aerial wizard. Post moves, I went with a 70 for that. Or post control, I went with a 70. I mean, you can go higher if you plan on playing in the post. I personally didn't, so I didn't do it like that. Now for the pass accuracy, man, we're gonna take that up to a 76. You want to be able to throw good passes. This year, I think pass accuracy feels a lot better than it has in the past. You can definitely throw better passes. I went with a 70 with the ball handle. Speed with ball, go with a 68. Now on certain builds, I went with the playmaking specialization just to make sure I can get like extra shifty on a build. You only get it on bronze, but if you go with the playmaking specialization, you can max +2 that. I mean, or you can go with a different specialization and use that one in your max +2. Now for the interior defense, I went with a 78. The perimeter I actually went with an 82. On a build this big, if you plan on playing the ones, trust me, you want to have this perimeter defense. Especially when you go up against those 7'4s, it makes it a lot easier to stay in front of them. Now for the steal, I kind of left that just right where it's at. For the block, I went with a 78 as well. Now that does give you paint controller as well as high flying denier. Now if you want to level that up a little bit, once you get your cap breakers, you can go ahead and put something on that. Now for the defensive rebound, I only went with an 80. Now when I'm playing park, I really don't have much trouble rebounding unless, like I said, it's a huge, really strong center, but as long as you know how to get in position and you know how to get down there, you should be fine. Went with a 78 on the speed, a 76 for the agility. I wanted to make sure I can move laterally. That's pretty important this year. The strength, I went with an 82. Specifically, just to make sure I get that immovable enforcer on silver. You see that right there. Now for the vertical, I went with a 75. Now I will tell you one thing about that. You can get your driving dunk to an 87. An 8. You can get your driving dunk to an 89 since it's already an 87, and it only takes 2 cap breakers to get that vertical up to a 78 that you'll need. Now we can go ahead and complete the build. Comes out as shades of Aaron Gordon, Jason Tatum, and Bam Adebayo. A 2-way rim rocking stretch. I have not seen that many of these builds just run around the park. Now I'm gonna show you mine so we can take a look and I can show you what I got, the animations I use and all that. And I can show y'all some gameplay. You know, I do play a lot on this build. I play ones, I play like some rec. I mean, I haven't run the random rec by myself, so I don't know if it puts you at the 5, but it might. So, you know, just kind of be cognizant of that when you're making a build like this. Now, this is what I do have so far. I did put 1 cap breaker on mid-range, so I can get that 92. But this is how you can make the build even better at dunking. You can put 2 in there, get that 89, and then you can put another 2 in there, and it'll give you the 1-foot moving contact dunks. I think that's pretty important for builds like this. Like if you want to be able to dunk pretty well, that's how you can do it. And honestly, I'm not really sure where else to put the the cap breakers on this build because I got a lot and I'm not really sure what to do with them. I can't remember the specialization that I went with. I went with shooting on this. So just to make my shooting a little bit better, probably should have gone playmaking. If I could redo it, I would definitely go playmaking. But here's just an overview of the badges and what I max +2. So I max +2 paint patroller and shifty shooter. If you're going to be playing with this build in the park, that paint patroller is a must. You have to have that. Max +1 Deadeye because I play a lot of ones, so I'm shooting over people a lot. And shifty shooter on Hall of Fame is probably one of my favorite badges to have. I take a lot of midi fades. If you play like me and you take a lot of midi fades, this build is pretty good. I would suggest giving it a try. For the takeovers, you can use whatever you want, but as far as animation goes, dribble style, Giannis, signature size up, Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant. Behind the back, I went pro, and I really just did a lot of Kevin Durant styles on this. Now, for the jump shot, I'll show y'all my jump shot real quick. I've tried out a few. This is probably my favorite on this build. Jonathan Isaac, LATD. 66-34, a really good jump shot. The time and stability is bad, but I haven't really noticed that, you know, playing into my gameplay. Definitely something worth trying out with that A release speed. If I do use another jumper on this build, I definitely let y'all boys know. As far as dunks go, I went the pro contact dunks off 2, quick drops, athletic, and then I did put on some standing dunks. They're really nice. I have tried a few different ones. Scottie Pippen is good. LeBron is decent. I tried Zion Williamson for a while. I would not suggest putting that on because he does a lot of like that dunk he just did right there. That athletic tomahawk, I don't like that. That sidearm joint, nah, man. I feel like that's gonna get blocked. I'm not saying it does. I haven't really seen, you know, like with the exception of me being on like a 7'4" or somebody I play with being on like a taller, high interior build. I haven't seen this really be stopped much, but I don't know. I just feel like that'll get blocked. And I really don't like the 2-foot moving dunks either. So I try to stick to one that has more 1-foot takeoffs and ones that like kind of have that like limitless takeoff type feel to them. Let me know how y'all feel about the build down in the comment section, man. I feel like it's a pretty solid build. I guess I can call this like a Tatum-ish build, you know what I'm saying? If you make this build, let me know how you like it down in the comment section. I definitely want to hear from you guys. But I will catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. But before you get up out of here, do me a favor, man. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel, man. Every little bit helps. I'm on the grind to 10K, man. All right, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. I'm gonna let this video play a little more to make sure I get to that 10 minutes. But
and that's why he's top 80 in Colorado.
Bitch.
Run, Colorado.
I gotta step off to put on animations. Nah, never mind. We'll just keep running it. No.
I was gonna say, a jump shot is not just any animation, bro.
Of course they are. Okay. No. No, I didn't get it, but I'd rather play another game. I mean, I can rhythm shoot.
The other guy's 6'5". He has a 97 drive.
Who, your guy? Okay. I pump faked it twice and it decided to shoot the second one. Nice, Don. Good shot. Good rebound, Don. True. I was holding a dunk meter because I was around him, but forgot that dude